My name's Vivian. I teach Year 1 at Linford Public School. We started would have been almost the start of February, and it went for 5 weeks. So we had it once a week for an hour each time. Yeah, so for 5 weeks, and we've just finished it now, which is a real shame actually, because yeah, you could see how much they grew over the time, and it's been amazing. Like, the children have just loved it. They loved it so much. Every single week they would ask me every single day whether we were having puppets that day. It's just been amazing. A really good link into all of the other things we've been doing this term, because in term 1 I think the children can struggle a bit with forming new classes, and they do have a lot of the problems that were addressed in the program with whether it's starting at a new school. I had one student who started brand new at this school this year, and so for him I think it was so relevant, and for everyone else it was so relevant to see that these are the problems that he has, and this is how we can help him. And I mean, I think partly as a result of the program, definitely he's just grown so much, and he's so much more confident, and he feels more welcome. He got to explore the way that he was feeling in the program with the puppets, which is just yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing to see them and how much they respond to it. And I think in term 1, because there is so much change for them, they're all experiencing those things. They're all having to make new friends and deal with new challenges and different social interactions with all of those types of things. And yeah, it's just been, I can't say enough good things about it. It was amazing. Just how much fun the children had. They just absolutely loved it, and to be able to sit there and see how much they wanted to go, and how much, I think for me, part of learning, especially with children so young, is when they can just forget that they are, and they're just having so much fun, and they're using the puppets, and they're interacting with all of these things that we don't have access to at school. We don't have 24 different puppets that all have their own personality and that all have these, and so to have somebody coming in and bringing those things into school so that they can use them and really explore a different medium for drama was just unbelievable, and they loved it. Every time you could see them, they would, even the shyer children, everybody was involved. There was not one child who would sit out or not want to participate or feel too nervous, because having the puppets let them actually explore that sort of all of those PDH outcomes and really get involved with learning about themselves and their interactions and having positive engagements with their friends and with other people that they wouldn't otherwise have, I don't think, if you don't have the puppets and you don't have that kind of thing, which we don't have here. Also, it linked in so well with what we've been learning, and it's been really easy in that sense to bring it back into the classroom, which is always a positive, because I think if you have something that's separate, then it stays very separate. But having it so that we can link it in, so we've been doing a lot of work on friendship and being able to talk about that and bring that up in the classroom and in the playground as well. So when they have problems in the playground, I guess that's when it's most relevant, when someone won't let them play, or somebody is playing a game that's too difficult and they want to give up, and you can bring up things that we learnt up in the SEALs program, and then you can see it, there's like a light bulb that sort of goes on, and they go, oh yeah, if I was the whale and I was doing this, then I would, and then they try it. And they're willing to do it because they've already seen that it works, I guess, in a non-threatening environment where they're not actually having to put their friendships on the line, they're just doing it, I suppose, because it's the puppets that are having a go, not them, and they forget that they're connected to the puppet because they're controlling it. And the presenter was just phenomenal. They just loved her. I had a little boy in my class who brought her a flower every time. They thought she was amazing. She was so enthusiastic. Her management skills were incredible, considering the amount of noise that has to happen in that kind of environment. And yeah, she was just amazing. But